about the rain chances for southern Illinois viewing area as well as potential tropical troubles for the northeast coast. So right now we're looking at forecast modeled guidance for later tomorrow. And we're not looking at widespread severe weather. We could have a couple, maybe one or two severe storms that pulse up and provide some very localized damaging winds, some very small hail, and some very torrential rainfall rates. Maybe some localized flash flood issues wherever you have more of the training thunderstorms. But it looks like southern Illinois between 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock tomorrow looks to be the best bet for some thunderstorms for later today on Tuesday, August 9th. Um, the other thing we're going to go ahead and look at is we're going to go ahead and look at the temperatures for tomorrow. We're going to warm up. We're not going to be as hot later today. This is Tuesday. We're not going to be as hot as we were today. Definitely not as hot as we were today. We're still going to be humid, but not hot, hot. We're going to be looking at highs between 83 and 86 degrees. And where you have those thunderstorms occur, you're going to have, your temperatures drop. And so it's going to be quite comfortable, still humid, but quite comfortable. And as we go into Wednesday night, it's going to be in the from Mount Vernon between 68 and 70, and then going south down to Marion, 70, 72 degrees in Carbondale Wednesday night. And then the pattern change right now, at least, is better temperatures for the rest of the week with not as oppressive heat as we've been experiencing. So we're going to get that little bit of a break that we've been needing, as well as dew points are going to be on their way down as well, just a bit. We're still going to be humid, but we're not going to be as humid. Taking a look at the dew point map. For Tuesday, yes, we're going to have very high dew points Tuesday, but wherever you get up underneath one of those thunderstorms, the temperatures are going to be feeling a lot better. And then the dew points should start to go down just a bit during the day on Wednesday. So turning our attention to tropical trouble. Tropical trouble. Now we're watching this area of low pressure right here off the coast of Africa. Moving off towards the west, about 12 to 15 miles per hour. Right now, it poses no imminent threat to the northeast coast or the Gulf Coast, but this activity, I do think, eventually it will erode and weaken due to a cold pool that's 200 miles off to the west. We have a layer of cool layer of air aloft that when this interacts with it, it's going to kind of mess with the system a bit and cause degradation, potentially. So we're keeping an eye on it right now. It looks like it's got some pretty good convective cloud tops right now, some good convection, allowing convection right now around the area of low pressure. Slightly still organized. I think in the next few days we may start to see a tropical depression start to evolve and whatnot from it. There's still a lot of different discrepancies regarding the potential outcome of this potential tropical system. So this is from the National Hurricane Center. Over the next 5 days, there is a 40% chance of formation into a tropical depression. In the next 48 hours, a low 20% chance of that happening. So to keep it, the reason why I say the northeast coast is we could be looking at Florida, southwest Florida, far southwest Florida, parts of Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina being the main. If this does verify and it does continue, and we do get something out of it, those would be the areas, the states of to be concerned with. But I don't see that. There's so many different variables right now with this and how this is going to play out. So right now we're just keeping an eye on it. So That's all we're doing right now. So going back to the forecast, we are watching the potential pattern change with the jet stream setting up and diving off to the south and through Illinois. We might have a few impulses of energy that come through right now. It's very conditional, so we're keeping an eye on it. But later on, keep an eye to the page because we're going to be providing information on that potential as we get closer to time. So I hope you all have a good night. Thank you for joining, and we'll have another live forecast tomorrow.